we have oil in Turkana. Where does that oil go? Why are we selling the fuel, the oil, instead of using it in Kenya and refining it in Mombasa? Back in 70th and 80th, we used to import crude oil and it was refined in Mombasa. Why don't we refine in a simple way, not in a big way, and use this oil in our country? Why are Kenyans suffering when we have oil in Turkana? We ask about the Minister of Energy, Opio Wadai. What are you doing about this thing? You had a press conference the other day, and you told Kenyans that we are not going to miss fuel, and you said the fuel is going to go down more than what it was. But today we are seeing that you as a person, don't run away. Don't talk about IPRA. Don't talk about other things. You are the authority in the energy sector, which controls the prices of petrol and diesel and paraffin. Can you now do this? Stop giving us stories. Stop putting these things in politics that you talk about Regarding when you go for meetings. You talk about Regarding as Regarding is the petrol station. You talk about Regarding brings the cost of petrol up. No. Talk about how you are going to solve Kenya's problems on the side of the petrol, on the side of the diesel. We cannot have diesel, which is more expensive than petrol. We have never seen this thing in Kenya. There's no time diesel was expensive in this country, even during Kenyatta's time, during Moi time, during Kibaki time, and during Uhuru time. How come now diesel is very expensive? And it's the one that is used in industries. It's the one that is used in many transport vehicles. That you increase the diesel, then the factories are closing, industries are closing, farmers are not going with their tractors to go and farm, and then you expect Kenyans to be asked to pay taxes. You have had enough rain in Kenya. So the production of power, the production of electricity has gone down. You have stored enough electricity. Can you please cut all the cost of power? Because you are taxing this person. We'll be taxed about fuel. Then you are taxing a token. Then where is this person going to go? Can you reduce the cost of electricity? Can you reduce the cost of fuel? Because this is your docket. And if you can't do it, don't say that you are not going to resign. You have said it many times as if you own the ministry. Go and resign tomorrow if you cannot do these things. We should have another person who can have a solution for Kenyans. We don't have leaders who have solutions of Kenyans. We are asking the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, that it's the high time you deal with this issue of taxes. And to solve this problem, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, it is to give Kenyans a tax holiday. Go back when there was COVID. People had left offices. People are not moving. Things were done in a small way in homes. But Kenya never stopped moving. Even now, you can give Kenyans 6 months tax holiday without paying any tax. You stop the big things first. We deal with the common things about Mwananchi. And when you do that in the 6 months, you will see people who have taken their industries to Tanzania and Uganda, bringing back their industries. You will see people now, they'll have energy to start paying tax. And then from there, we'll be able to move in a proper way. So we are asking the president, if you see there's a problem in the parliament, that the parliament cannot be able to make decision on the side of the taxes, please call an economic constitutional conference. Because this is a constitutional crisis. Where wananchi are suffering, this is a constitutional crisis. Call an economic constitutional conference. For all of us, people should come and discuss about their country. People should come and discuss about their economy. Let's not leave our economy to only a few people in this country. So we are saying we have oil in Turkana. President, tafadhali, tafadhali, tafadhali. Wacha hiyo mafuta ipelekwe pale chini Mombasa kwa refinery. Hata kama refinery yetu ni kidogo, irefine mafuta vile ilikuwa inafanywa back in 70th and 80th. Then we can use this oil and you caution the Kenyans on the side of fuel. Industries have suffered a lot, and that's why they are closing. People going to Tanzania, people going to Uganda. Why? You cannot do production without electricity. You cannot do production without diesel. And diesel now is more expensive than even electricity. So the industries are affected, including the tourism, including the transport, including the food industries. Because when you go manufacturing, doing milling of the flour, then the flour goes up because of fuel. The flour goes up because of electricity. And we don't have money, the industry does not have money to raise up the salaries of the common workers. Kenyans, or Kenya, we are talking about taking our people outside the country for employment. Why talk about outside the country always? We can create more industries in Kenya, and we employ our people here to make sure that this knowledge remains in this country. We have enough people. Agriculture is employing 80% of the Kenyans. Why don't we have enough money? You stop all these things. Put more money in agriculture. Put enough money in education. Put enough money in health. Then you'll hear no problems about Kenyans. Wakati shida inatokea kwa nyumba, wakati muko na budget ya kununua ngari, na shida ikuja itokea habari ya kununua unga, mnasimamisha budget ya kununua ngari ili pesa mtumie kwa watoto kukula na kwenda kwa hospitali na ile mahitaji ingine ya nyumba. Sasa ningeuliza His Excellency Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya William Samoei Ruto, aache mambo ingine mingi, kwanza tufikirie habari ya common mwananchi. Tufikirie habari ya masomo. Tufikirie habari ya mafuta. Tufikirie habari ya electricity, Kenya Power. Tufikirie habari ya mahospitali yetu. Na tukiangalia hiyo mambo, hii ingine atafanya baadaye. Na ndio tumesema Rais, kama unaona iko shida kubwa, uone ma MP hawana uwezo, uone hata we huna uwezo, just call a economic constitutional conference. Kwa sababu hii sasa upande ya shida inahusu katiba. Kwa sababu shida imekuwa nyingi. And mwananchi is the supreme person in this country. You cannot talk about Kenya without talking about Kenyans. So tunauliza, kama iko shida, just call economic constitutional conference and Kenyans will give you power to go ahead. Stop other big projects, but first of all, serve the common mwananchi. People think, and the Kenyans think, when you hear about a diesel increase, when you hear about petrol increase, you think this is an issue of the people who have got vehicles. No. Diesel, petrol is everything in your life. Until we come to a solution that we are not going to use petrol in this country, we are not going to use diesel in this country, or we will be having enough diesel, we will be having enough petrol, we will be having enough paraffin from Turkana and other areas that can be explored, that we can be able to get oil. So it affects you as the common person. It affects you as the common worker. Why? When diesel is added, it's increased the prices. The fare is also increased. And when fare is increased, your employer does not have money to add you to your salary. So you suffer more than even the person who have a vehicle. The workers of this country who are at the Kotu are suffering a lot. And they are suffering in the hearts of somebody called Aturi. Aturi who goes to a meeting, a public meeting, talks of Rigathi as Rigathi is adding petrol prices. Talks about Rigathi as Rigathi is the diesel. Instead of talking about workers, how they are going to benefit. Because these workers that we are having today, they are not benefiting at all. Because the issue of taxes is very, very high. And the workers are even deciding, they try to go to work, and you see they cannot reach the place of work. Then they are sacked by the employer. Why? Because they do not have money to go. So we are asking Aturi, we are asking Kotu, can you go back, put pressure to the government, let the government reduce the taxes that are taxed the workers. It is very important that we elect MPs, members of parliament. We elect senators who go to the Senate House. And their work is, they are supposed to think about the common mwananchi. They have been elected to get solutions for the common mwananchi. But we see most of them, they don't even have time. Their work is only talking about 1 term, 2 term, all these things. We are asking the MPs, the MPs, the senators to think more about the solutions of the common mwananchi. Right now where we are studying, there is a lot of sun. And we should be thinking, how can we reduce the cost of living by using solar? All houses should have solar. In fact, even in many places, you go to other countries and you see it's an order that you cannot build a house without solar. We need to use solar. How do we do it? It is to remove all these taxes. Mwananchi amebeba, punda imechoka, imebeba, punda ambayo inaitwa mwananchi, imebeba taxes, imechoka. Tafadhali, ondoeni taxes kwa solar. Now everybody will be able to afford and put up a small solar in their houses.
In a land where every road tells a story, some drive to arrive, but others drive to feel alive. From the heartbeat of Nairobi, to the whispers of Maasai Plains, to the laughter echoing through weddings, business journeys, and family road trips, one name moves Kenya forward. Swift Safaris, drive the dream. Where luxury meets reliability, where every journey, from the high-end beast to the humble salon, is powered by trust, comfort, and class. Is powered by trust, comfort, and class. Twende Swift Safaris. Safari yetu ni ndoto tunayoiendesha. Wherever you go, go Swift. Because with Swift Safaris, every mile is magic. Swift Safaris. Drive the dream. Book now. +1 508 371 0811 0722 659 404. Swift Safaris. Drive the dream.
Riboti cia magania na cia mwanya iria thũmbĩ tũkoretwo tũgĩkũrehera. Thũmbĩ cirĩ ũkiri-inĩ, thũmbĩ cia mĩtangĩko, kĩrema nditi, ritho rĩa ũndũire ona kana mũro wa mũremi, cia gũkorwo cikũhĩtũkaga nĩ gũkorwo ndũrĩ ũra-subscribe. Tiga gũciguaga na andũ. Subscribe ũmũthĩ tũkũhe gĩtũmi kĩa why life is for the living. Ningĩ tũrũmĩrĩre nenda-inĩ cia Facebook na Twitter @Thũmbĩ TV. Tũgũikie mbere. Subscribe. Thũmbĩ TV. Ũyũ nĩ ũthamaki. Subscribe now.